Hey guys, this is Chris here from EnderStudios and Ender. Hey guys, this is 246. Hey guys, this is 246. Chris. Why 246? I'm not playing Minecraft. Hey guys, this is Chris from EnderStudios Incorporated. Can't even say my own name. And today I'm showing what a lot of people have requested for me to do. I'm showing how to make a hat on your character. So I didn't come prepared. I need to. Okay, I just had to get my skin, which is already there, but it wasn't modified to perfection. But I'm using my skin because it has a hat, to do this tutorial. So first, I'm just gonna open up everything that I need. If you want to edit the picture other than here, you can easily go here, UV editing, it's already here. Image, open image, and find whatever you find where your skin is, and say open image. But what I'm gonna do, I already have a Steve skin, but I'm gonna do image, replace image, and replace it with my own. So Minecraft rig pack, nope, desktop pictures. Oh, I'm sorry if I have any closer still. Okay, did the skin. That took longer than it should have. Okay, so how to do hats has been requested for a long time. Sorry, I've been busy. And sorry if you hear a storm or something in the background, because I am having a storm, and also the clothes are being washed, and probably not the best time to record, but I'm doing it for you guys, okay? You should feel blessed. But yeah. Okay, so I've updated my rig a bit. It doesn't matter which rig you have, it just matters that you have a rig. I mean, if you do, or if you're just learning from this, that's cool. Hope you learn. But anyway, so click one, or the first layer if you have a layer for your mesh, or just go to the layer that has your mesh in it. Do Shift A, mesh, cube. The mesh is the person, by the way, not the bones. Tab into edit mode, S to scale, hold Control, and drag it towards center until this face reaches the face of the side of this leg, and it should be doing this weird thing. And then tab to go back into object mode. Control, hold C, or hold. Yeah, I'm actually assuming that you know the basics. So yeah, drag it up to the head. Rename this hat, and I'll go ahead and start my display. Okay, so now it doesn't have a skin yet, so what we're gonna do is, well, first, before we forget, we're gonna do Shift 2, or just go to wherever your bones are if it's in a different place. Make sure you have only the hat selected, so keep right clicking until you see the hat. Shift click on the head and keep clicking on it so that you don't have, like, if it's like this, it'll be bad, so just right click on this. It's outside the object mode, so it'll be okay. Control P, bone. And then you go to one, select the hat, Shift H to hide everything else, tab, and we're gonna skin it. So we're gonna do AA and select the character, and then each time we're gonna do U, project from view, so that the rotating thing doesn't affect it. We're gonna put it over here. Remember always to do Shift S, selected the pixels, and then this is the front of the head. Just shape it up with one of the other sides. So G, X, make sure you're in the UV window. 30, nope. GX24. Nope. GX16. I thought we were in 16 increments for a second. But no, we're in 8 increments. But each face is 8 by 8, so bring it at 16, we'll bring it over here. Sorry, it's a little bit late. Select top, U, project and view, and then size it up to one of the faces. And by the way, it doesn't matter which skin you're using, it just matters, it doesn't even have to be the skin, it can just be the hat. But make sure that it's sized up correctly. GX32, nope. GX -8. Okay. And then that's the top. 3, U, project and view. Scale it down to the nearest face. GX24. Control 3, U, project and view. Put it at the face. GX8. Control 1. That's the back face. GX. I can just bring it all the way to the back, or to the edge. And then, finally, Control 7 to go to the bottom. You project and view. G. And bring it to the face. And then bring it up here. And the thing that you have to do with the bottom, it won't look right like this. So you have to do S, Y, -1. That's how it's mapped in Minecraft. So this is also a tip for skinners. If you're making a skin and you want the bottom thing to be correct, then act like it's being flipped on the side-by-side axis or the x-axis. That's what I did, and it works. We're gonna put this, we're gonna make this a character material, and make sure that transparency is on, alpha all the way to 0. Shadow, receive transparent, set the other ones receive it too. And go up to here. We'll just show alpha to show you that. Well, first of all, make sure that you have an alpha background. There are programs to do that. You can look that up elsewhere. But go down here and make sure that under influence, alpha is checked. It's right there. The second one under color. Okay. Also make sure that map and interpolation are unchecked. Set it to feline. And make sure it's on UV. Okay, so Alt H to unhide everything. Make sure hat is selected. And just got a little bit laggy. But tab into edit mode. Make sure everything is selected. S scale, and it won't work with control as far as I did, but don't scale on any specific axis unless you're doing something specific, but match it up with that line, and you can do Shift S selection the grid. Okay, so now it should be a bit bigger than the head. And yeah, so now that we got that, if you do Shift Z, this is rendered view. It's not gonna look correct. It's gonna look all black and stuff. So Shift Z. So if this is what you want and you're not gonna change it, you're not gonna change the skin at all. This is if you just wanted this rig to be the starter rig and you delete it to your willingness, then leave it as it is. And but if this is for a specific character and you really want this skin part, then tab into edit mode, subdivide 7, and then select all the faces that are white, that are not part of the skin. So I'm just gonna brush select all these. It's laggy, so I'm selecting in all the wrong places. Now I'm going on the side. I'm better with no. But I'm better at this. My cursor is so much faster than this thing actually is. But yeah, you can also manually do it by shift right clicking on all the faces that you don't need. But yeah, just select all the faces. You can skip ahead if you want. It does take a little bit of time to select everything, especially with a laggy computer. No. Okay, turn this off. There. And this is weird because I know of a way, like that alpha thing should have worked. I'm not sure why it didn't. In the comments if you know, tell me please. But tab shift H to select, select all the bottom faces. Yep. Okay. Then do delete faces, tab alt H, and if you want this, that's fine. If you just want the shades, okay, that looks a lot better. But if you want to go even more awesomeness and you want to add thickness to it, well, you can stop now. This is a pretty good step, but if you want to go more into detail, you can do, well, since the middle of this is now different from the middle of what it used to be, go into tab into object mode so that it's selecting from the origin of the original cube, and scale it in object mode to the second one just so that you can see the depth a whole lot better and it's not useless. This is what I do with my hair, by the way, like my Minecraft character's hair. But yeah, that's just one update. But yeah, and then do Control A rotation and scale so that it does that in tabs, so that if you do Alt S and Alt R, it's still okay. And then go over here to the modifiers, add modifier. Nope, not subdivision, surface. Add modifier, solidify, and make that 0.3. Nope, 0.03. And then now give it the thickness that you need, and then do apply so that you can edit these faces in edit mode, Shift H. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is select all the top faces, only the ones on the top, and some of them might be under other ones, like this one and the other one on the other side. So just make sure you select those. And then once you make sure you have everything, go over here, GY negative 0.5. That'll bring it down a half a pixel so that all of them are in the correct place. And then I'll just select these front faces. Well, actually, some of them are different, so I'm gonna select the ones from the front. Well, actually, I'm gonna show you what to do with all the front ones. Okay, so select all the front ones, even the ones that are hidden, and then as you can see, they are in different places. So if we try to drag it around, all of them would do that. So we're gonna do A to select nothing, B, and only select the ones up here, and do GY 0.5, because if we do that with all of them, these ones would have been dragged up too. So these ones need to be GX 0.5, A, B, and then GX negative 0.5, and then select everything. Okay, and then we do the bottom faces, and we go on from there. You can skip ahead, but I'm just going to show everything just in case there are problems that I or you have, or mistakes that I or you make. Like that. GY 0.5. Select these side ones. GX negative 0.5. And then select these side ones. GX 0.5. Okay, so, back ones. Yep. So select all these. Do the same thing where we do the separate ones. GX negative 0.5. GX 0.5. GX 0.5. I forgot to select that one. And then GY negative 0.5. Okay. We have all this done. So if you do Alt H, looks totally awesome. Lag spike. Oh, why did it decide to be all lag? But yeah, okay, so if we do Shift Z to go into rendered view, it's pretty awesome. Once it's loaded Okay, so I'll just zoom in a little more. I wasn't zoomed in enough. But this is basically how to make a hat, and already assigned to the textures, and it's already parented to the head, so you can rotate everything that you ever wanted to, and it won't be affected. This is the pelvis, by the way. I don't want to do that one. I'm gonna do the full one. If it'll, oh, that's the wrist. I added wrists and fingers and stuff. Woo, I'll probably be doing a rake showcase of this, with more information. Oh, but yeah, this stays parented. So if I rotate it, it doesn't move. Well, it moves with the head. It would be bad if it didn't move. But like, yo, it works. So now, if we do Shift Z, skull pretty awesome. So once it does its little quick render, which is not a render, but it's rendered view, rough render, that doesn't take too long sometimes. But if you're laggy like me, it takes forever. So mean. But there you go. People have been saying, oh, why is the only rig with a hat already not downloadable? Well, it doesn't have to be, because it's already right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel and you want to, you can go ahead and subscribe to me for new videos. Sorry I haven't made this tutorial sooner. I've been busy doing stuff, and yeah. Okay, so like if this helped you, and thanks for watching.